All right, I survived. Breathe into you, into me. All right, let me go ahead and actually I'm gonna try this. I've been trying consistently to make posts over my on my TikTok. To see what actually like will get people over into my lives. We're gonna figure that shit out. We're gonna get it. Hi, Agua. Oh my god, you made it. How does it feel? How does it feel to be free? Song is how I've been feeling recently. Hold on, let me listen to this damn song really quick to make sure TikTok's not doing me a dirty 1 second. Okay, we're okay. It's not bad. Okay, let's go post this to the story. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if this gets any traction. I am so glad. I'm glad that you made it through to the summer. That is an awesome feeling. I hope you enjoy your summer break and have a great time. Go like, yeah. Ooh, tell somebody. Yeah, this is this song. I was going through dates over the summer and like I have half the summer to myself to hang out with friends or study. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Sounds nice to have like a it's always great to have like a little bit of extra control over your schedule, you know? Okay, let me see what's going on with this page. All right. We are finally out of combat hell. Okay. Let's see what I want to do here. I'm going to do like an actual, like a long skinny here, I think. Oh, wrong brush. Holy shit. That was bad. Tell somebody. I'm going to do 2 cowboy shots here. I'm actually going to swap up these panels a little bit in order for comedic timing here. I'm going to do this one, and then we're going to duplicate this. And then we're going to have a reverse shot. And then I'm going to do, hold on, I'm getting there. We're going to do one like, no! Why would you do this to me? Thank you. So again. God, I love Dottie Frere so fucking much. Why? Hello? Why would you do this to me? God, I love this guy. Hi, Gabriel. How you doing? AP scores released July 6th. Oh, that's so stressful, though. I found out myself anyone else. What do we need to back already? God damn it, Dottie. Not for you to what if I could dying to peace. Belong, my little family. Let's see. And then I'm going to do one final panel here at the bottom. Okay, all right. Not bad. Not bad. All right, so let me save this. All right, let's get some Daz going here. So I'm probably going to have to end stream early because my dad actually had like a procedure with anesthesia today. He's fine. It's just like a biopsy. They're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with his lungs. But that does mean that they're going to be coming over pretty damn soon, most likely. So I'm going to be probably having to dip early, and then I'm also going to cancel my office hours today because I don't give a fuck. Oh, nice. I've already gone through 3 units of biology on Khan Academy. That's awesome, though. Biology's amazing. It's such a cool science. Oh, God, I'm being tortured by my body. It sucks because wanting to blow your nose, but you can't. Oh, no, Gabriel. Oh, God, that is so bad, though. I'm so sorry. Hopefully it will, like, pass and the stitches will heal quickly. But, like, that is, yep, that is a form of hell. That is certainly what that is. Hi, Chips. Welcome in. How you doing today? Empty at the same time. Over and over again. It's always a good day when a new Dottie Freyer album gets released, guys. Okay, let's get into Daz. Sorry I can't show anybody what's going on in the Daz house. Actually, I think I'm gonna have okay, let me get everybody on the ground here. Hold on. There's so many people that need to be, like, dying. Okay, let me lock all these little guys here. Sorry, hold on. I gotta kill all these people. You know. But good announcements today. Exciting shit. Exciting shit is that, where is the full lang? Hold on. I am searching directly in health. Oh, there we go. This is what I want. The first announcement is that, I actually hit 60% funded on, my Kickstarter so far, which is amazing. So massive thank you to HeyYou for backing the backer kit campaign. So that's awesome. I feel very blessed. And then also to Witch in the Woods, I got the notification this morning that it won round 2 of the competition. The open novella contest, so that's crazy. I am very stoked. Okay, sorry, hold on. I need to get these guys to lay the fuck down and die. I'm going to be doing mostly prep work today. But how you doing, Cal? Hopefully you're doing good. God damn it, I love Dottie so much. I want to go see him in concert really bad again. Okay, but I need... These people are all... These are all very, like, relaxed poses. That's fine. Okay, I need to move all these guys so that way they are not touching each other. There are people in a lot of... They've dogpiled directly to hell. There are so many dead people. Oh my god, but can we talk about... Have you guys seen the Game Overs fucking pilot yet? Can I talk about that shit? Because... Fucking A. All I have to say, I'm moving the crab demon around and my brain is just like, hi, I'm Crab Girl. Nice. I hope your guys' date went good. That sounds fun. Let's see, I'm going to move her later. Ox Demon is fine. He can stay there. I actually need to move Crab Girl. I'm drinking coffee today. Hey, Cheetah, what's going on? How you doing? Oh my god, that'll be $7 million, bro. You're asking the wrong person. I got $200,000 of student loan debt. I ain't that guy. And I have no home. You picked the wrong guy to rob. But welcome in. Also, we got a whole self-care combo. Everybody should sit up straight, stretch. I'll switch over to this comic page. I'm doing a lot of pre-planning over in a 3D software that I have to help with posing and storyboard layout, but I can't show it because Jeff Bezos doesn't like butts, so we can look at the page that I finished up yesterday. I did manage to get through this. It took, like, way too long. What is this shrimp head? Well, I guess you're going to have to find out, Aqua. I guess you're going to have to just see. Actually, I don't like how this guy... Oh, did we just get a Shrimp Heaven now redeem? Is that what happened? Okay, hold on. Let me move this guy around. Holy shit, there's so many guys that got beat up here. Shrimp Heaven now! I'm a shrimp. Oh my god, artist block is actually high-key kind of the worst, though. That's a mood. Hopefully you get out of it soon, though. Okay, sorry, I gotta move all of these assholes around. This is really bad. Okay, is that everybody? Yes. Alright. So, there's so many unconscious people on the ground. Alright, let me really quickly... get these people posed. So for those of you not familiar with my process because you're new in here, I am a storyboard artist of game art, a game artist, question mark, and then a Viz dev developer mostly. So I do a lot of concept art, storyboarding, and previs for animation and games. So I'm currently using all of my software to do that previs shit. And I'm working on a webcomic that you can read for free. I have over almost 300 pages of this bad boy, actually, which is crazy. So if you want to read my comic, you can do so by clicking the link that I just dropped into the chat. Mod my character into a game, coded custom dialogue. Oh, that's cool, though. I don't do a lot of mods. See, I gotta move this lady so she's standing over top of bodies and not standing on top of people. Okay, let me do an over-the-shoulder cowboy. All right, let me move this guy. All right. All right. So effectively, we've got our stuff planned. God, I love this song. So pretty. All right, where the hell is Sean, actually? I need Sean. I need something else. Sorry, I'm jumping back and forth between a lot of windows. But yeah, this is my new shrimp. This is a Pixel. Designed by the lovely Lava Gale. I actually don't think that Sean is going to fit into this frame, actually. I'm just going to go ahead and turn her off. I don't have to worry about her, to be honest. This is too much effort. Okay, so let me go back over here. Sorry, y'all. I gotta, like... Oh, wait. I am a fool. I actually, did this wrong. But that's okay. I don't know why I did this one first, this pose first. Okay, let me get this all up in here. Actually, I'm going to be very careful here. I got to make sure that these stay exactly the same size. Okay, pretty good though. Actually, I need to make this more of a cowboy shot. Hold on. And I really need to, like, frame these correctly so that way I don't have to have extra characters in here that I don't need. Oof. All right. Okay, there's so many crotches on the ground, guys, and so many butts. You'll see what I mean when I get to this page. Oh, this is gonna... Remember, I was like, I'm finally out of combat, yay! That doesn't matter, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There's so many things going on right now. Not gonna lie. There's a lot happening. Why are you like this? Photoshop is freaking out. Okay. Let me flip around now. Everything is fine. Oh, no, don't fry my shrimp. We love Pixel in here. He's made of pixels. He don't got no shrimp flavor. I do love shrimp, though. It's one of my favorite foods. Not gonna lie. Okay, I promise I'm almost there. Give me just like 3 more seconds to finish. This garbage here. Okay. Slowly but surely. Oh my god, why would you do this? Okay, I think I fixed it. I would really like to do like some kind of cool special effect here. I don't have to censor that panel. Okay, sorry. This is the worst part about this process, not gonna lie, is the actual, like, prep of, getting all of these panels ready to go so that I can actually draw. But I would much rather be doing this than suffering, just saying. Cool, what'd you get for lunch? Oh, thank you for banning that bot. Our bot was early. Our regular-ass clocked-in bot. Okay, so sorry, let me really quickly. I really need Wukong to not turn this much. Okay, and then we need the hyena lady to run the fuck away. There's gonna be so many dead people on the ground. Hi, Python, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome back in. Yeah, we got a temporary one. This is like my special edition. His name's Pixel. My friend made a shrimp fursona, and I finally found a fursona that I actually care about, and the answer is it's this shrimp. Chicken sandwich. I wish I liked chicken more than I do. Chicken hurt me for whatever reason. Okay, I need this person full on running. Full on running the way. She's like, fuck that shit, I'm out of here. I'm done. Let me turn off the spotlight so that I can actually see. I like the Ox Demon trying to crawl away, knowing full well that. He can't make it. All right. Okay, almost done. Last panel. Let me see. But, hold on. There's so many crotches. Okay, we're all right. Okay. All right, better. Okay, let me save Daz so that it doesn't have a heart attack. All right. Okay, here we go. Welcome back into the Discord. Be sure to go over to the pronoun selection and choose the pronoun that fits best for your particular circumstance to be let back into the rest of the server. A shrimp. Yeah, no, totally. The shrimp touched my soul. Oh, my cousin is allergic to chicken. I've heard of that. I've never met anybody with a chicken allergy, but that sounds also very stressful because so many places use chicken and stuff, and then all their cutting boards touch everything. Chicken hurt me because I've been replacing most of the red meat in my diet, and it just makes me sad. Chicken thighs. If you could eat the chimkin thighs, I think that is the secret. Chicken thighs I'll fuck around with. To be fair, I just made a chutty chicken, and that actually was amazing. A chutty chicken forever. Yeah, thankfully I'm not allergic to anything, necessarily. But, oh, well, other than some medications, I should say. Me and meds. It is what it is. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and get this going here. I'm going to do one final silhouette panel with some eyes here, I think, in the middle of it. And then otherwise, though, it's going to be mostly special effects in the background, just because I'm lazy and I'm the artist. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Oops, not that. I'm sure. Oh god, yeah, that process is so long though. You're definitely right. It takes forever. For absolutely zero reason, it takes so long. They're like, I'm sorry, do you need assistance? It's gonna take about 40,000 years for this shit to process. Bummer. Bummer for you, bro. And it's like, oh, thank you. I love that for me. Thanks. Okay. Holy moly. Yes, chicken thighs are higher in fat though, so if your goal is to avoid fattier meat, chicken thighs won't be the answer for you. But they are way juicier and way less bland. I legit will not eat chicken breasts because they hurt me personally. They personally murdered my family a la Bruce Wayne style. Yeah, I realized I forgot to censor the Ken doll bulge. Don't mind me. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, I need this, and then we'll go in and do some crazy special effects from other panels. Hello? Nice. Okay, but that's super quick and super easy. I do love it when that happens. Okay. I'm gonna have to do the stick later. I'll do stick last. There we go. I'm gonna put his ponytail, I think, over his shoulder, actually. Bye, Aqua. Have a good day. See you later. But yeah, let me wait until we get out of ads, actually, and then I'll make the announcement again. Cool, now that we're out of announcements, or out of ads, I'll give the announcements that I gave earlier in stream. So for those of you who are not in the Discord or haven't been for a while, I have two major announcements for the day. The first being that my backer kit campaign for my upcoming novel just hit effectively 60% funded, which is insane. So thank you so much to the people who are pushing it to the finish line before it even launches. We're going to be doing a special live stream in literally a week. There's 1 week left before this thing actually officially launches, and I'll be doing a special live stream. Instead of working on Heaven's Equal stuff, I'm going to be drawing Ami from Court of Snakes, Bitter Truth, Honey Justice, and I'm very excited about it. So, that's crazy. And for those of you who have not followed the campaign, you can find all of the information over in the Discord to follow, or if you're interested in backing, you can do so here, and I have some discounted early bird tiers for that. The second announcement is that my novella, Witch in the Woods, won the second round of judging for the Open Novella Contest over on Wattpad, so I'm very stoked about that. It's a three round judging process. So it did not win the first one, but it did win the second one, which is nutso. So very excited about that. And the whole thing is 100% complete. I still have to make it through to the third round of judging, which is going to be, there's going to be 3 categories of winners there. The first category is ambassador picks, which is like runners up. The second one is winners, and then there's one grand final winner as well. So hopefully I'll at least place. But the main goal of this was really to just get some kind of clout to put on the back of this novella when I do eventually release it in a couple of years. But you can read the entire thing. Oh my god, Wattpad's like, hey, do you want to read Alpha Cupid? I fucking can't. But if you want to read this whole thing, it is not a romance. That's what surprised me the most, is that Wattpad tends to gravitate toward romances. This is not a romance. So it's I would say like a dark fairy tale style fantasy novel. It's a folklore novel. So if you want to read it for free, you can do so on my Wattpad. It's a novella, so it's a short read. It's about 25k words, give or take. Nice little bite-sized boy. So I'm very surprised. I was not expecting to wake up this morning to that information. I should have guessed because the one of the Wattpad ambassadors commented personally on my entry last week, or the last time they did announcements, and I should have known that they were actually probably going to pick my content. So that's a great sign. I'm glad, because I was kind of worried about that particular piece. I was worried it was going to be too dark for people. It deals with a lot of, like, pretty intense themes. The first third is really, really rough. And then it gets better. But I would be so honored if anybody wanted to go over there and give it a read. You can hit the vote button on Wattpad, which is the little star button up at the top of the story, to give each chapter individually a vote. But this is the second time I've been shortlisted for a Wattpad contest overall. I'm very happy about it. There's weird shit on Wattpad, man. No, for real. And it's tricky because Wattpad, I've been a part of the Wattpad Creators Program for a while. They temporarily suspended it because they're doing some pretty major, like, back-end changes, I'm pretty sure. I just got through a bunch of focus groups with them on what the future of the Creators Program is and what they're planning on doing with the platform overall. And I really respect them for actually doing a focus group with their creators to make sure that they don't do weird shit like, I don't know, add a bunch of AI. Boo. But they actually really do listen to their creators, and I appreciate their team a lot. They are very awesome. And I love them. But I tend to not really read much on Wattpad simply because I don't read romance, and they're a very romance-forward platform. And while, like, Witch in the Woods does have some, like, I guess, like, romance elements to it, it's more about becoming independent from men. Like, realizing that you're a fucking lesbian and that you don't really do the men thing. And then also not letting people use you as a puppet. That's, like, the main underlying theme. So while there is, like, romantic themes, it's mostly about escaping abusive relationships. So it's not really about, like, yeah. It's not, like, a happily ever after romance novel. Hey, Soulblades! What's going on? Working on drawn frames for a little animation. That's exciting. I wish I liked animating more. I do not. I wish I was a normal animation student. I didn't take any animation classes in school other than a basic 2D animation class because I decided very promptly that I did not want to be in animation. If I was going to work in the industry, animation was not going to be it. Storyboarding is my jam. I'm kind of mad that Aquilas did not even place top 10. So mad. Muferto. Sui paferto. I fucking love this piece. Yeah, the last thing that I had place on Wattpad was my vampire fantasy, my Dungeons and Dragons inspired fantasy, King of Dust. And I think people liked that one a lot because it had gay themes in it. I was beat out by one other vampire novel, so I really did make it all the way to the final end. But it definitely is not for Wattpad readers most of the time. Like, I've gotten a lot of comments of, like, why do they just walk around? And I'm like, well, because it's not a romance. It has an LGBT romance in it, but it says on the description that it's a tabletop RPG adventure fantasy. It's not gonna have people just constantly fucking in it. Like, please, guys. Yeah, you can share any of your art to the chat if you want to, for sure. I am trying to, unfortunately, fly through getting this stuff done because my dad just got done with a biopsy, and they're planning on stopping by soon. So my goal is to try and get through as much content as I can before I... Oh, there's my mom. Hold on. Speaking of that, 1 second. All right, cool. Dad made it out. He's fine. He's just fucking super tired from the anesthesia, but otherwise he's good. But yeah, they're going to be coming over today, so I'm going to be trying to like whip through as many of these panels as I can so that I'm not behind. And then unfortunately, I have to do my office hours for my students today. Although I'm probably going to cancel it, not going to lie. Nobody ever shows up to that shit. Yeah, he's cool. My dad has a bunch of very seriously weird medical shit going on, like, constantly. Like, he's got this thing called histoplasmosis, and it is a fungal infection that kills, like, 80% of everybody that gets it. He did not die, and has been effectively living with the fallout from the histoplasmosis for, like, most of his life, and that's very weird and should not have happened. Not normal. So the doctors are trying to figure out what the fuck happened there. So on the plus side, that's cool, but on the downside, it does mean that he lost like 30% of his lung function. So he's literally walking around with a third of a lung. Does great. He's all right, but he's like, you know, it does cause some complications. So they're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with his lungs. And also, too, what he's allergic to, because he's also potentially got oral allergy syndrome and is allergic to a bunch of random shit. So, some fun medical stuff for my dad today, but that's okay. He's just stopping by in between appointments. But he is free! But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about canceling my office hours today because, to be quite frank, these students at this college are fucking unserious and they don't respect me very much, so I don't know why I would give them the time of day if they're not going to show up. I have to do some quick grading and then just call it good. Looking at the light. God, I could listen to Lindsey Buckingham all day. Oh, actually, you know what? This is incorrecto. Yeah, my dad used to have fibro. Like, I guess technically he still has it. You can never, like, get rid of it. But there were definitely some major things that he did, like not being on opioids anymore, for example, that massively improved his fibro. Or really, truly getting a very important back surgery that actually caused or fixed the root of the problem versus just being given a bazillion opioids. Kind of important. Actually, this is going to be... Let me warp this a little bit. The perspective of this thing changes as it goes up the side of this thing. But, yeah, I mean, every human's unique, you know? It's like one of those things. I am sorry that your fibro is getting worse, though. The only thing that really helped my husband with that was going to, like, intensive rehab for, like, a year. And that shit's, like, low-key kind of crazy. If you live up in the, if I remember right, Python, you're in the Denver area, but if you live up north over by Lafayette, Erie, there's a fibromyalgia clinic in Lafayette, Colorado that's fucking phenomenal. They are amazing. I would 10 out of 10 recommend them to pretty much anyone. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, that'll help. Hi, Caro. How you doing? If I had to pick a theme song for the Von Altus novellas, it's Big Love by Fleetwood Mac. That's the song. Oh, I don't know why I did this to myself. Funny story about how that's not how fucking perspective works, guys. That's not how that works. I'm silly. Oh, speaking of this weird loot cover of Evanescence, y'all, Evanescence is back. Can anybody explain that shit to me? Because I was not expecting on my 2026 bingo card to have new Evanescence. And then not only that, but I remember her last solo debut was high-key kind of bad. But this new Evanescence is fucking so good. It's so good. I am scared. It feels like it's 2006. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Amy Lee will save us from whatever the fuck this is. I don't think so. I don't know if she's got her music featured in there. Because as far as I understand, they've just got a new album coming out. But I don't watch Devil May Cry, so I don't know if her music was featured. This guy plays rock and emo covers on the lute, though, so I'm just saying this is actually high-key kind of like the best shit. Oh my god, there's so many unconscious people on the floor over here. This is gonna be such a pain in the ass. I had dreams of finishing this page today, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. She's fine. My problem is that what I've done is created a combat scene with way too many fucking people. Well, and if like one round of combat is 6 seconds in D&D, he was able to take out all 7 of these people. So if like one page of comic is 6 seconds, he was able to take out all of these people in 40 seconds or less. Is effectively the like speed at which this happens. Absolutely batshit. Everybody should hydrate. I'm currently drinking coffee because I'm out of milk, and that makes me sad. I might give her a black eye. We'll see how this goes. Rwanda. Rwanda. God, this guy's like my favorite Polish artist. Holy shit, I love him. Ooh, kombucha. What flavor of kombucha? That sounds delicious. Honestly, Blades, that is my entire life. You just described my entire existence. Literally me, the only kid in the entire ballet class dressed up as a boy character for Halloween. At 6. Crazy. Ooh, strawberry. That sounds delicious. Very refreshing. Kombucha is so good. River, like a river, Donna, Havana. Okay, that's all black. She looks like she wants to die. To be fair, she's about to just leave, so I get it. Oh, but yeah, I think I'm gonna give her a black eye, though. Honestly, what a time. What a time to be alive. Yeah, I didn't really experience a lot of dysphoria. I just related to more male characters than I did to, like, female or femme-presenting characters. And, like, I was not very romantically interested in a lot of women. And then I was like, oh, I understand. Actually, I'm a fool. And I was an adult. I'm like, you fool. I'm very excited to be getting the fuck out of here, guys. We just terminated our lease with this apartment, so it's, like, actually happening. Jace has got to apply to, like, 18 more apartments, though. We're waiting to hear back from our, like, #1 choice, and they're taking 40 million years, but that's okay. Run through me. Yeah, no, my ass was a 6-year-old that dressed up as Jar Jar Binks. Like, I feel like that's all I need to say. Say what you want. I'm ready to go. Oh my god, there are so many unconscious people on the floor. This is what I get for wanting to have a more complex... I needed to show that he can, like, really just kick ass. So this is important. And also, this follows a part of the story in which, Sansang is jumped by a tiger on the side of the road, and Wukong beats the ever-flying shit out of it, and Sansang is like, bro, why? And that's the entire chapter. It's just him being like, no! But I feel like this sets up and establishes, like, Sean's feelings of violence. And, that's very important. Oh my god. Avatar's iconic, though, bro. I fucking love Avatar. I haven't seen any of the newer movies, but I really dug the original. It's got great, absolutely phenomenal, like, visual development. So beautiful. And also, I like the conlang in that thing as well. So I was trying to figure out what the fuck that was on the ground. It's Tiger's beefy ass thigh. That's what it is, just in case anybody was wondering. He's caked up. Freedom from the memory. You made me, why did you make me? Why did you make me? I don't know. Tiger's level up was not enough to truly be able to actually do what he needed to do here, clearly. And he also brought extra friends, and he still couldn't do it. To be honest, though, he's going to become kind of problematic later on, and that's really what matters. Is that you will just continue to ramp up in power if you keep doing demonic shit, so... eventually we will be seeing Tiger in a much different position. Nope, it's not bad. I love peanuts on ice cream, though. A good old banana split is sometimes all you need to cure depression, I think. That's at least the theory. Okay, so now let me... I gotta draw all these dead people. Okay, alright, Tiger. God, he's like, help! 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 He's fine. His spine is just broken. He's okay. I always dressed up as male characters. Parents should have put it together, bro. Yeah, no, right? No, I fucking A. For real. It's a weird place to be. I'm not gonna worry about it. That's just gonna be the... Oh, I see. Holy shit. He's a tangled mess of limbs and tears. Just saying. He is just... He didn't make it. He didn't make it. I think this is his chin. Okay. Well, that was a mess. Good lord. No, that's not good, though. Actually, I don't want that. There we go. Better. Okay, and then now I need to select inside this, and we're gonna delete this. Sure. Passes out in Yamcha pose, right? Literally, oh, crab girl! She's back here. She's dying. I'm gonna actually just... Let me open up her character sheet. I don't remember what she looks like. Family Guy death pose. I can't. God, everybody needs to go watch the Game Overs pilot, please, so that I can just be like, "Hi, I'm Crab Girl," for the rest of forever. I need everybody to go and enjoy that absolute cinematic masterpiece. Crab Girl is love, Crab Girl is life. I'm Crab Girl. You know. She's immaculate and must be protected at all costs. For real. I will protect her with my life. I'm really excited to see where the show goes. I like Gobbles a lot. And Flappers, too, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Flappers is good energy. What is this face? People are like, what's your favorite part about drawing? I'm like this. Drawing whatever the hell this is. Death, actually. Death incarnate. That's the arm. This is the body. And now she dead. I'm not gonna worry about her crab arm. I don't got the time for that. Crab girl already cursed me. Okay, I'm gonna swap over to some Heaven's Equal music because it feels like it's the right time. Let's go listen to something fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is good shit. Here we go. Not the head directly in this girl's crotch. We don't talk about it. Okay, this is the frog. Headphone. And I think this guy had like little... like an arm cuff on this side. Hold on, we gotta open up his concept art because I don't remember. He did. He had a little cuff. It was hidden in the other shot of him. It didn't matter. Oh yeah, I also I'll need to really quick. Hold on. I recognize I'm not even gonna fuck around with that. I recognize it's probably more effective. No, we're alright. I just won't worry about that anymore. Go. Crotch shot, crotch shot! Game overs? Yes. Oh yeah. Absolutely, Gamby. Absolutely. Crab Girl is my current most recent obsession. I watched it yesterday, and Crab Girl is everything to me. I love her so much. He also is in a tank top. We got lots of people just chilling in tank tops. Although, to be fair, it is Los Angeles in the middle of the summer, so, like, not really much else you can do other than try to not melt to death. We are currently trying to draw about 10 billion beat-up bad guys on the ground before my mom and dad show up. So my dad just got done from the hospital. They're going to take a brief break at my apartment before they go to get stuff done, more doctor's appointments done. I actually can just go like this. But I hope you're doing good, Gamby. I'm Crab Girl? Yeah, like legit, like help her. Help her! God, help her. God, I love her so much. I understand where she's coming from, though. I get it. I do. I think it's the desperation, and then also her just throwing up. Like, I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think a lot of his fabrics, Caro, are probably, like, linen and, like, coconut fiber. So, like, when you're thinking about traditional, like, Mamian for Chinese fashion, a lot of them were wearing a bunch of layers all at the same time. And the way to get around that is to, of course, wear fabrics that will work with you rather than against you. So a lot of people were wearing very, very light fabrics. If you're interested in learning more about historic Hanfu and the materials that were used to make historic Hanfu, especially a lot of areas in China are very hot and humid, I'd recommend looking at Mochi Hanfu, the influencer. She runs a store called Nuwa Hanfu and produces beautiful clothing. But Mochi Hanfu does amazing breakdowns, historic breakdowns on the history of Hanfu, the materials that were used, male versus like female Hanfu, although most of the time they're unisex, and different materials and styles from different dynasties as well. Yeah, I'm not even shitting you. Coconut fiber is really the secret. This is a traditional material from the Philippines. It's called a coconut core. Or also liniwan. Liniwan is made out of pineapple fibers as well. But this is it. So this is for Barong Tagalog. Barong Tagalog are a type of material or clothing. So this is a Barong Tagalog, but you can see that it is actually sheer. So if we look at this guy's pants, you can see the pant line through this. So this is effectively the Filipino version of linen. And these Barong Tagalog are very, very light pieces of fabric. They're really, beautiful pieces of clothing. But you can have Barong Tagalog for all genders. It's not just like for men, but like sometimes they are so sheer that like they are almost non-existent. But you can have lots of great colors, patterns, lengths. Doesn't matter. So my mom-in-law has a lot of like, or here's some traditional Filipino clothing here as well. You can make dresses out of it. You can make scarves out of it. You can make blouses out of it. So it's like materials like that. The most common material for Hanfu in the Ming Dynasty was super thin silk or super thin cotton. Cotton, when made traditionally, is like super breathable. So that would have been the go-to choice. I think particularly likely what Wukong is wearing is cotton. So to speak, anyway. But yes, Mochi Hanfu is a great resource. She's so wonderful. Here's her username, Mochi Hanfu. She's wonderful. She's a delight, and she's a great fashion historian for these kinds of things. Particularly if you're looking at Chinese style clothing specifically. Okay, let's see. Let me get this guy going. I'm just going to kind of rough him in because, to be quite honest, I'm going to pretend that this guy doesn't exist. He's been a pain in my ass this entire process here. He has a wonderful silhouette, but I need to make a new model for him if I'm going to be using him in other... I recognize that this is also not realistic as well. Shh, we don't talk about it. His horn would not be going this direction. He's fine. We don't talk about it. But yeah, materials mean everything. I handmade a Hanfu from a Ming Dynasty pattern, actually, using thin cotton, and it's wonderfully breathable. Also, too, when we're talking about, like, Daku and, like, other pants and stuff that he's got under there, like, remembering that his pants are effectively crotchless and he's not wearing any underwear as well is an important factor to keeping cool. Yeah, we don't know what this guy does with his life. He dead now. I'm like, I'm not even gonna think about it. He's just He's unconscious. We don't need to know. It's a moment, you know, together we're golden. Gonna be golden. Oh. Alright, let's see. His rad jewelry could not save him. No degree of fashion protected this man from getting the shit kicked out of him. Thankfully, this is, I think, going to be like the last time he's going to be on screen for a while. So I'm not going to worry about him too bad. He has a crazy crotch situation. What the fuck is going on here? This guy's anatomy's so broken. This model's broken as hell. That's all I gotta say. Sometimes this is what happens when you use DAZ models to make highly stylized characters, is that the models just get brokey as all fuck, and I think that that is what happened here, and that's okay. We don't have to worry about it too bad. We can just kind of pretend that he's fine. You know? He's alright. He's fine. Oh god, speaking of ear things, it has absolutely nothing to do with that, but legit, allergy season is the worst for me. And no joke, I spent like the last week feeling like somebody punched me in the eye because of allergies, and it was fucking awful. And now I'm free of the curse, but the grass is still everywhere. So I am scared, and I don't want to. I don't want it. I don't want it. But it, yeah, punched me directly in the eye. It was fucking terrible. Pile of unconscious and or dead people on the ground. Crazy. Hello? Let me go ahead and get out of here. Get out of here, Frogman. Okay, looking good. Oh, I also need to color in the rest of her hair. What am I doing? Goddamn it, crap, girl. If I can get through this page of line art before my parents show up, I'm going to consider myself an absolute unit here. Ugh. Yes, yeah, bunnies overheat like crazy. Also, hiding out underground and, like, being in burrows and stuff definitely helps, you know? Like, just getting out of the heat as much as you can. Okay, wait. Is that it? Other than this guy? I might... Fucking A. I might not even... I don't know. I'll draw him. I'll draw you, sir, but you're just a leg. I hope that everybody understands that you're just... That's your fate. You're behind this, and you're a leg. Congrats. Okay. All right. I wonder if my parents got lost on the way to Taco Bell. What are the chances of that happening, do you think? I taught my mom how to use the GPS. My parents are boomers, guys. They don't know what's going on. Okay, that's a hell of a lot of people. But... we did it. Oh my god. Alright, let me get the rough background in here. We got this fence. Oh, and I gotta draw the dumpster. Gross. The dumpster has like a little handle on it for the dumpster garbage truck to pick it up. And it's got like that little slatty top on it with the... There we go. Dumpster. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I recognize that this is not perfect. And then most importantly, I'm going to go ahead... Well, this is where this is going to go. Let me see here. Erase. This is like some weird garage door situation here. Sure. Oh, that is my mother. Okay, so that probably means that I have to stop streaming. Give me just 1 second, guys. Let me figure out what's going on. Yep, that was indeed my mom. So, in other words, we got, you know what, I'll take it. While I didn't get a lot of drawing done, I'm going to be working on this off stream just so that I don't fall behind production schedule. But that was probably one of the worst panels. Actually, that was the worst panel, other than maybe this one, in terms of like sheer number of fucking people on the ground. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish up all of these panels off screen. And then I gotta, I guess, cancel my office hours. But thank you so much for everybody who stopped in. Again, if you haven't checked out Witch in the Woods on Wattpad, it is free, and I would absolutely love the read and the votes. That would really help me out. Otherwise, I will be back on Monday with probably some book cover work. I'm going to be working on the book cover and thumbnails for Fatal Mechanisms, and we're going to be doing the like thumbnail stage, so everybody will be able to vote on which one that you like the best for the cover. So if you want to come in and shape the future Fatal Mechanisms, you should come hang out, watch the thumbnail process, and we'll get going on that. So thank you again to everybody who has backed the Backer Kit campaign so far. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.